Okay. Okay. Think we're good. There we go. Okay, alright. Things are good. Hello there, everybody. This is FF14 here. And welcome. And welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. And as you all can see, I have been busy. It's like in case some of you may be new to the game, in order for you to get endgame gear at level 50, you're gonna need a thing called allgan poetics. And a good way to get these poetics is to do a main scenario thing, and that's daily. But there's also other ways for you to get poetics, alliance raids, etc. And perhaps we'll go ahead and do one today. As a matter of fact, we're going to go ahead and try to take down the leviathan. Because I am still not satisfied with my gear in order for me to go up against Garuda in extreme difficulty. Man, my guy is looking sharp, man! Hello there, FF. How are you doing today? Jeez, it's busy here in Lominsa. He's looking sharp and pointy. Exactly, Epic. Our person is a samurai, so samurais need to be both sharp and pointy. But for right now, let's go ahead and see how much. Let's see if I sold anything. But we definitely sold some things. Okay, not that much. Okay, let's try Cat Shiva. Okay, we didn't earn that much. Okay, I definitely gotta get to work on my crafting. Okay. Let's see, how's my person's item level? Level 102. That is beautiful. A samurai's life for me. Fudge yeah, Epip. Fudge yeah. Alright, Admiral, what you got for me? Welcome, friends. I take it you still has praise for you in a situation? Fudge. Yeah, exactly, Epic. We'll fudge everything up. Hey, Admiral. How you doing? It's your good buddy Morrow. And the Serpent Reavers venturing as far as Stanlin and supplement their cash. For our short-sightedness, we are faced with the grim prospect of Leviathan's imminent return. Man, I am dead serious. My person is the sharpest dressed person out of the entire group. Bask in the glow of my handsomeness, everyone. Including you, Strolla, too. But if, God forbid, our efforts should come to naught, I will need to trouble you for more than mere support. Much as I did when Titan last walked these lands. And we'll kick his butt again. Lady Minfilia, I've given to understand that you mean to accompany our soldiers to the front lines. I can assume that you sound reasons to doing so? I do, Admiral, but I would rather not be drawn to their nature. Well, drawn onto their nature. I will only say that there is something I would like to see with my own eyes. Is that so? Well, I'm not so stubborn as to deny the wish of one whose aid I require. But precautions must be taken. I shall require that you remain by my side at all times. With that settled, let us speak of the operation. Private YT. I am still a private. We slew Titans and I'm still a private. Fudge. Our scouts are currently reconnoitering the allgan movements within SAP's spawning grounds. Upon completing their mission, they will return to Operation Staging Point at Skull Valley. I want you to go over there forthwith and see what might be in the latest intelligence. Commander Falbrea is in charge of the garrison. Okay, let us go. Okay, I need to go to where? Primal Awakening. Oh, we're possibly gonna do that one once I am more satisfied with my gear. So for now, let's go ahead and do you. To Aleport. Let's check out the damage. Holy shnikes! Okay. The samurai is a destroyer. Nice. Okay, I've been expecting the signs of the seventh dawn on behalf of the men here. The safety of our citizens is paramount. With your aid, we will prevent the Leviathan's return. I don't need any of that, so I'm gonna go ahead and just go for that for money. Hero's bracelet, let's see. Oh, nothing is equipped to the slot. Okay. You may already know the Maelstrom scouts have already dispatched the reconnoiter at SAP's spawning grounds. Though it pains me to admit it, the Maelstrom has never faced a foe like these before. We must do with all due caution. Among other things, they have orders to determine the Leviathan might emerge, assuming it comes to that. and yet their return is long overdue. I fear that it may befallen them. For better or worse, we must ascertain their fate. If not so much to ask, I would aid you in the search. 5 scouts have ventured this episode all told. If they perish, circumstances permitting, I ask you to recover their bodies. By no means venture deep into enemy territory. However, we can ill afford to lose you at this juncture. Alright, let's fudge up some enemies. Man, do I love to fly. Okay, it's somewhere here. Okay. Okay, where are you? There you are. Help somebody. Of all times, I forgot to restaurate it. Thank you, I owe you my life. We were ambushed by the serpent beavers, lightly armed as we are. Many did not go into enemy territory being lightly armed. Being armed enough. And we didn't stand a chance. We were able to flee this far, but others were captured. They were taken to the serpent tongue, and I'm aware of it. I can make my own way back to camp, but I fear the worst for my comrades. I save them, I beg you. Okay, we're good. Gotta love to fly. Mega boss. Watch out, people. Big guy coming through. You motherfuckers are getting destroyed! Hashtag get wrecked! Get off of my level, man! Get off of my level! Yes! Let's go. Man, I love flying. You've returned, thank the navigator. When I went and learned that you went into an enemy territory. Dear gods, these wounds are not intended to kill, but to torture, maim. The savagery knows no bounds. Enemies are they've gone too far. I dread to think what may have become of the two that remain unaccounted for. I pray they haven't suffered the same evil fate. At the very least, one of my men came back alive, and for that I owe you my thanks. The price we paid was dear, but at least we had the intelligence we need. Even as we speak, the Admiral finalizes the details of the operation. The war horns will sound at any moment now. Be ready to sally forth when they do. And I'll take that. Yes, because, yeah. And let's see, let's put that onto the wrist. Yeah, there you go. Do we have anything for the neck? Yes, we do. And we keep the gift of eternity. Thrice darned fishback bastards. I'll kill them slowly and chase their rotten souls with the seven hells. Peace, Commander. We are here for a purpose, and vengeance is not it. I want your mind to the task in hand, savvy? My apologies, Admiral. You can count on me to keep a clear head. Good. According to our soul-surviving scouts, the Sahagin and their thralls have begun amass the Aetherite in the depths of Sapatsa. We are to act now if we must do it now. My men are ready to await your orders, Admiral. As predicted, the Sahagin have tightened security in and around the spawning grounds. In front of the assault is like to meet fierce resistance. I am the fierce resistance. But we are not so artless as that. We shall divide our forces and strike them hard and fast at key locations. Remember, our ultimate objective is to take Saspat's Aetherite and eliminate the Sahagin priest, presiding over the summoning. We are not to kill them all. The Maelstrom shall engage and destroy the Sahagin legions of drowned pirates. At the Serpent's Tongue, Commander, you have over this effort. Be mindful of the lay of the land there established for attack forces. Let the foreign levy spearhead the assault, and have the subsequent units fan out and cover their flanks. At the self-same moment, the diversionary squadron, formed of galleons from the Crimson Fleet, shall harry the enemy from offshore. And likewise, we Scions shall form smaller units in the hopes of confusing the Sahagin's offensive efforts. Moro and Y'shtola, you two are to make your way to the site of the summoning ritual. The Admiral's aversion should serve to thin the enemy's defenses, rendering your path less perilous. A small party, I believe, should be able to win through without drawing unwanted attention. Yes, my samurai's gonna look like that. It is a mark for death. Thankrin and Yugiri, your mission is to lure as many Sahagin as possible out of the spawning ground. Having done so, take the heels to circle around and join an infiltration unit of Y'shtola and Moro. When all have been set in motion, I myself shall cut a path to the Aetherite, accompanied by Lady Mephilia, as we agreed. Well, don't let me keep you friends to battle. At last, did we fight side by side, Moro? Too long ago? I worried, but let us come this way. Okay. Let's go up in there and F them up. Okay, let me check out this. Okay, let me check out the duty finder real quick. I need to see what kind of minimum item level am I going to need. Let's see. Average item level 65. Okay. Alright, we'll soon be ready. Okay. Why does there have to be a fate now? Okay, come on. Come on, you motherfudgers. Come at me. Like, my DP in the ass needs work. Yeah, come on. Yeah, come on. Yes. You paying with your lives? Come on. Another one down. Can you heal up? Gotta love the capability of flight. Winged vengeance. Man, dragons look so fudging awesome. Okay, pray do not concern yourself. 'Twas but a glancing blow. Come, to aid the right is close at hand. Let's press on. Okay. Okay, they're not with me?
Damn them. They have made thralls of soldiers and civilians both.
Uh-oh. Fudge, yeah!
I miss much?
Yes, he did. Lady, I knew it, lady. I knew Lady Yagiri is a ninja. Yep, she is totally a ninja.
So that is how you fight in the Far East. Mental note, pick no quarrel with Domans.
F yeah, don't F with Domans.
But seriously, if I am to keep up, I must needs forsake elegance for efficiency.
Yeah! Yo, okay. Oh. Yeah, okay, now it's definitely Yagiri and Thancred. Get a room.
To the Aetheryte.
Yo, that was awesome. Uh-oh. Yeah, what you gotta do now, you stroll out? You got your stick. Fudge, yeah.
You'll forgive me my lateness.
Oh, fudge, yeah. Man, feeling as seriously arm yourself next time.
I've been something of a liability of late, I know. 'Tis high time I set about making amends.
Fudge, yeah.
Long have you shriveled Swordwalkers, tormented our kind. But no more! Your time is at an end!
Uh-oh.
You shall perish with salt in your wounds and sea in your lungs.
Uh-oh.
Lord of the world, hearken to our plea. Lord of the world, deliver us from our misery.
Do you feel that?
Yeah. What are they doing, man? Stop them.
I know this sensation. It's the echo.
What?
Alright, yep.
Such power! It is transcendent!
Uh-oh. That just made it worse. Possession?
7 hells.
Yeah, it looks like that motherfudger knows possession.
Strike me down if you will. It is futile. I have mastered the gift. I am
Uh-oh. The Sea Dragon Leviathan.
Heavens forfend.
Yeah. And I'm gonna have to kill it.
Damn it all!
My being ebbs away. It should by right be infinite. Am I not immortal? Curse you, emissary! You promised me everlasting.
Uh-oh. Yep. Gonna kill the Leviathan.
Where did he go?
What say you? Nary a single ship? Hells take that sea demon. Gather the survivors and get to shore. Leave the wrecks for the pirates. Leviathan wastes no time. The diversionary squadron is lost. For a mercy, 'twould seem the primal now makes for open sea. But why does he not press his advantage? Unless... God save us. He means to unleash a tidal wave.
Yep, he needs to be far back. Yeah, he needs to be far back in order to unleash a tidal wave. Okay. I understand I speak of no normal wall of water, which will the Leviathan ready to conjure carries more destructive power than aught seen in nature. Enough to raise the entire coastal settlements. If his last attempts is in any guide, we cannot suffer history to be repeated. Yet somehow, how in the Seven Hells are we supposed to prevent it? And that's where I come in and F them all up. Into the heart of the world. Through our plight, we are carried out for action. We must take, though. As long as the Leviathan remains in open sea, it is effectively beyond our reach. Our fleet is second to none, that none of you can be sure, but Lumayan herself would struggle to best the Lord of the World in his element. In a straight fight, he would be meat and matchwood for us. We need another plan, but that is much. But much pain, much is a plan. Let us return to Limsta for one that we cannot. I await you in the command room. Alright, let's F up the Leviathan, man. Okay, let's see. We gotta go this way. Oh, what the heck? Let's go ahead, let's see. Maybe we'll take care of that one very soon. Alright, here we go. Yes.
There used to be a hamlet beyond South Tidegate in western Lanosha. Hearthstone it was called. Some years prior to the Maelstrom's founding, Leviathan rose from the briny depths, and set about unleashing watery hell upon us. On that occasion, the company of heroes put him down before he could do too much damage. But when the bastard came next, this time in the wake of the calamity, we were not so fortunate. Weary of ravaging our shoreline, he summoned a tidal wave which fair leveled Hearthstone and washed the soil away for good measure.
The area was subsequently occupied by the Sahagin.
Aye, the thrice-damned creatures transformed it into a spawning ground for their brood. Given the quantity of crystals stolen to feed him and his legion of thralls, we can be fairly sure that Leviathan is stronger now than in his previous incarnations. If that sea demon is left to wreak havoc, what befell Hearthstone may well befall a larger settlement, even Limsa. That cannot happen. The primal must be stopped.
F yeah.
That was ever our objective, Admiral. But how are we to achieve it? The sea is Leviathan's uncontested domain. The ships of the 3rd Squadron could not close to within 100 yards of the primal, nor could their cannons pierce his defenses.
I have read the reports, Master Thancred. Our warships may as well have been bloody pleasure barges for all the good they did. 7 hells! Is there no way that we might strike back?
The company of heroes defeated Leviathan, having first lured him into an inlet, but we must needs contend with him upon the open sea. It will avail us little to consult past experience.
Admiral, if I may.
Speak freely, Marshal.
By all accounts, Leviathan's most formidable weapon is the very sea itself. Waves and whirlpools, tides and currents, all these things are his to command. The key to victory, I believe, lies in disarming our foe. This, in effect, is what the company of heroes achieve with their ruse. We cannot lure Leviathan from the sea a second time. But what if we could weaken his hold upon the element of water? I have heard of devices capable of such wonders. They draw upon the power of corrupted crystals, I am told. If mounted upon a ship, such a device might be used to prevent Leviathan from bringing the full force of the sea to bear against us, rendering him no more dangerous than any other sea serpent.
Of course! Sid built a similar device to grant the Enterprise safe passage through Garuda's Tempest, did he not?
Yep.
Begging your pardon, my lady, but to give credit where it's due, this is something I heard from an old arcanist friend of mine.
It makes little difference who thought of it first, so long as it works. Beg the specifications of this device from your friend, and I shall pass them on to our people at Naldic and Vermelis. But before we proceed any further, I would voice one concern. Piercing Garuda's defenses is one thing. Suppressing Leviathan's attacks, quite another. In matters of science, I am as a babbling babe. But I cannot...
Yeah, she's a babe, yeah.
...defeat would be possible without a veritable mountain of corrupted crystals. The question being, do we have a ship big enough to bear such a burden?
Mayhap not, Admiral, but two might. Recall you the tale of Mistbeard's greatest haul? It is said that he lashed 2 ships together, side by side, the better to bear his plunder. By your leave, we might attempt to repeat the trick. The gods know it would be quicker than building a new vessel.
Mistbeard did this. Truly, Marshal, upon the subject of the Pirate King, you are as a scholar.
Now,
Yeah.
from what I have gleaned of these matters, the device will need to be in close and constant proximity to the target. To wit, we must lash our twin vessel to Leviathan. This in itself will be no small feat. Ramming speed will be required, but given the weight of the cargo, that will only be attainable with the aid of a towing vessel.
Yeah, shook his head. It's like, yeah.
Suffice it to say, the task of piloting said vessel will entail considerable danger, and I would not ask it of another. I volunteer myself.
Fudge, yeah.
It will be dangerous for all involved, but we have no better recourse. Very well. Commodore, assemble the remnants of the fleet at Moraby Bay. Give priority to our soundest vessels. The repairs can wait. Storm Marshal Slafierson, command of the operation is yours. I want that twin vessel ready to sail post-haste.
Okay.
At once, Admiral.
And then there is the small matter of slaying the beast. The fate of Limsolominsa rests upon your shoulders once again. Go well, warrior of light.
Fudge, yeah. Oh, yeah, speak to Yigiri. Okay. Being held as gods also exists in what you call the Far East. Legends tell us that they walk among us in days of yore, but I confess I never truly believed them. That I should behold one is humbling and horrifying in equal measure. Now that I have come face to face with the primal, I do begin to understand why Garleans fear them so. What is it? A message, Admiral. I judged it best to be delivered at once. I'm listening. According to the Yellow Jackets, a man appeared who claims to have defeated Leviathan. One of the company of heroes? The details are yet hazy, Admiral. We dispatched one of our own to question the individual. I am disinclined to put any more store by this claim, and even if it should be true, it is, as Y'shtola said, none save the company of heroes have bested the Leviathan. And we know how they went about it. If this man is of their number, what could he tell us about what we already do know? And yet, having wagered Limsta's survival on 2 ships, some rope, and a pile of crystals, we cannot afford to ignore this man. If his testimony could yield us a manner of advantage, should we not hear him? Down tomorrow. The twin vessels will soon be ready. We have no point more to seek him out and learn what he knows. At the very least, I will spare you the torment of reckoning in idleness. The man you're looking for is believed to be the resident of the Grey Fleet in Lower Lanessa. The storm private sent in to question him should already be in the vicinity. May your journey be proved fruitful. Okay. We need to head to you. Oh, it's that motherfudger. Yeah, okay, it's this motherfudger, okay. Okay, so it's that motherfudger again. Man, do I love to fly. There it is down there. Yep, same guy. Oh, let's help him out. Ah. Let's help him out. Never mess with samurais, baby. There we go. Over here. Get him. There we go. We can't get him. There we go. Okay, it's this guy again. Now look here, you. We'll have your bloody story right after you carry those sacks of grain over the mill. That's right, like you said before you had me pick those oranges for you, and before I looked your chocobo stables, and before I rolled the millstone over the mill, and oh man, gods man, I've worked 3 days straight without a wink of sleep. 3 days, and you don't see me complaining. Oh, it's this motherfudger. Give me a sec. Okay, it's this motherfudger. I suppose it's just ain't rougher talk, alright? Alright, I'll give you what you want, but never let it say that old Tanker ain't a generous soul. Now pick your ears up, I won't be repeating myself too modest. See, there's the two epicness of man cake. Can be in one sitting. You can? The Tale of Takor's epic victory over the dread problem of leviathan. Now leviathan, huge, make no mistake. To give you an idea how big, each of its scales is a wide across members long. And no mean feat, let me tell ya. When I fought him, I could barely for all the brine he was pelting me with. But it's been a lagoon's worth at least. He must have knocked up me trusted axe. And one stage, of course, he proved a great mistake. What happened next? Well, I grabbed him by the tail and tied him in knots. But not wanting to take the glory for myself. I let me mates in the company of heroes handle the rest. Like I said, I'm modest, as well as heroic. Maybe too modest. Now there is some you can never say to beat leviathan. Now you got that? Learn to live with the bad situations, not the company though. Oh. Ah, it's you! I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I was enjoying the attention, is all. I take everything I said. I was never a part of the company of heroes. I'm no marauder. But I'm actually a complete coward. I'm nothing. I'm Chocobo Dung. I'm a maggot. You find wriggling around in Chocobo Dung. I have to lie to women to tumble them. And don't happen much. Me remembers tiny, it's pathetic. I sure as hell didn't fight leviathan, but I have seen him with my own eyes. 'Twas a few years back when I was working as a banker. As a banker's hand, I was shrinking me duties one day, loitering about the harbor when I saw it. A great big massive sea serpent with moms off the coast with a fleet of galleons making straight for it, firing cannons. I was so bloody scared, sold myself right there and then. What? Oh gosh, just remember the day makes me soil myself again. Hey, wait, if you're asking about leviathan, it means you're planning to fight him, ain't ye? Well, take care. It's really terrible, dreadful. I tell ye, if you're not careful, you'll end up in a gullet at the bottom of the sea. Why, you've word this line, whoreson. I can't believe you made me handle chocobo tongue. Mara, this is Manphilia. Were you able to learn odd to use against the Leviathan? I beg your pardon? Leviathan? That is unfortunate. At any rate, I have tidings for you. Twin vessels are not complete. We await you at Mordred Bay. Pray and make your way as soon as you're able. Yeah, samurais do that. Just kinda love being the show off. Okay. Alright, let's fight that fudger. Okay, I'm told you jumped to the grave fleet, proved fruitless. My sympathies, lad. I'll wager it served to take your mind off of the events of recent days, though, but enough of that nonsense. The moment of truth is upon us. The twin vessels, the WHORLEATER, I call her, is complete, and she'll surpass all my expectations. In addition to her prodigious tonnage, she may even be fitted with a platform, and at which she might maneuver freely in battle. I would also mention that she is nigh unsinkable, but I would not tempt fate. The WHORLEATER and her crew stands ready, my friend. Just give the word, and we shall beat into Leviathan. I know that look. You are ready. I've been constructed in some haste. The WHORLEATER may not be pretty, but I assure you she's capable. She's been fitted with what our friends they are calling an elemental converter. Assuming the things work, it'll use the power of the corrupted crystals on board to rob the Leviathan his hold over water. Depending on how the battle unfolds, you may well need to activate the device manually. Keep that in mind. It's expected that the Sahagin and their thralls will attempt to counter the Leviathan's defense. Accordingly, the Maelstrom will once again employ diversions. Tancred Y'shtola, I will have you to assist in this effort. If it's to fulfill its purpose, your diversionary force must not want for numbers, but your leave. I too would volunteer my blade. We would welcome it. Having seen you fight in Sapsa, I dare say the fishbacks will find your presence highly diverting. Tancred Y'shtola, if you would join the Third Levy, and Lady Igiri the Fifth. For the man who has a made sport of slaying gods. Only these go warily. The sea is an unforgiving place to wage war. May the navigator guide you through the storm, warrior of light. I would echo the Admiral's sentiments and add a few words of my own. Note that we have the utmost faith in you, Mara. May the crystal bless and keep you. Okay, we're ready to fight the Leviathan. Alright, let's fight the Leviathan. Let's go. Ooh, that's some nice barney for the Chocobo. Okay, we're definitely gonna have some fun going into epic battle. Okay, let's go use an emote. Yeah, there we go. That ought to get her psyched up. In order to build a WHORLEATER, I had to decommission two perfectly serviceable galleons. Suffice to say, their captains weren't best pleased with the notion, but when I offered them the chance to keep their ships and face Leviathan in our stead, they magnanimously withdrew their complaint. We all must make sacrifices for the greater good, they said. Oh, they just want glory. Let them know the two ships freaking help take down a Leviathan. Okay. There we go. Would we have armed ourselves with more knowledge beforehand? Well, it cannot be helped now. It cannot be now helped. I take comfort in the fact that you have faced worse odds in the past, and we have forever prevailed, and you will do so again, I have no doubt. To complete the twin vessel in short time with the limited materials, the people of Nastic and Vanilla have one admirer in me. Again, when Master proposed a twin vessel, I must confess that I had my doubts. Now that the WHORLEATER is complete, I do see the elegance of this solution. A cedar, that's wood. Each kind of wood has its own use. Now, cedar is the kind of tree that grows straight and tall, making it a perfect choice for mast and yard arms, like what Gia does. Huh? Okay, there was once 3 out of... Huh. Okay, how much? Okay, I got 116 poetics. Alright, let's do it, man. Let's fudge up the sea dragon. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's right, boys. This diversion. That's right. Come to Papa. Okay. Alright, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. It's like, this is it, man. We got him nice and ticked off now, boys. Yeah, he's like, no need to salute, just nod your head. There you go, for... Okay. There you go. It's for the thumbnail. Let's go. Okay, let's go. Uh-oh, okay, okay. Get to the center. Oops. There we go. Yes! Punch him up! Okay, there are two leviathans. Okay. Oh well. Again, I didn't know there was two. Oh, it's a tail. Okay, we ain't okay. Whoa, okay. Christ, man! Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good, team. Holy shnikes! Okay, I forgot how... I didn't do that. Ah. Okay, the crap, man! What the fuck happened? Element, oh, okay. You said I should be done with 2 tanks? First one to die has to give the other half their gil. Oh. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay, I'm not activating the sucker all the way over here. Get out of that. Let's go, people! Oh, so back on me. Okay, kill the spoons. Okay, where are they? Okay, I didn't activate the sucker. Okay, there we go. There we go. Yes. Now it's showtime, boys. Yes. Yeah, come on. Yes. Yes. It is down. Okay, GG. Alright, give me the player accommodation to you. Whew! Alright, we killed that motherfudger. Just like we always done. Okay. No, yeah, Matt. Okay. Yep. Yeah, we did it. That being such can be defeated runs contrary to all I know. Whence comes your strength and sense of purpose?
We Lominsons are sworn to strive, till sea swallows all. And swallow all it would have, had Leviathan prevailed. That we still strive now, we owe in no small part to you.
Fudge, yeah.
For the first time, you have delivered Limsa Lominsa from the wrath of a primal. Never has our nation known a stouter ally.
Fudge, yeah.
On behalf of my people, I give you my humblest thanks. 'Tis meet that I give thanks to old Mistbeard to his fine solution. Whatever else he may have been, 'tis clear he was a resourceful soul. Would that I had a man like him in my service.
Fudge, yeah. Mistbeard and the Admiral would have gone on a date.
I had no inkling that the people of Eorzea contended with such mighty foes. Suffice it to say, their existence came as something of a shock, as did the idea that they could be defeated.
Fudge, yeah.
This experience has served to remind me of the vastness of the world, and the boundless potential of man. Though I am but a refugee in this realm, I would fain be of use to you in your fight. Know that I am tutored in one of the foremost combat arts of the Far East.
Ninjas.
It may seem outlandish to the Eorzean eye, but should any of your people care to learn, I would be pleased to initiate them.
And I will see to it that they are grateful. I have no doubt that your knowledge and skills will serve us well.
Fudge, yeah.
Your art is not so outlandish as you think. Would you not agree, Master Thancred?
Oh.
Not escape from a searching eye, Admiral. Few are privy to this information, but Limsa Lominsa is home to a certain secret fraternity. Its members are trained in a form of combat not unlike your own. By my judgment, it should not be beyond such individuals to adapt to the techniques I witnessed you employing with such admirable deftness.
Ninjas.
I'm heartened to hear this. I too noted a kinship between your style and mine own, though it seemed to me that you fought differently in the beginning.
I suppose I did. What can I say? I'm a man of many talents.
Yeah, trying to flirt, huh?
Though you may labor to believe it, Thancred was once something of a scoundrel who fraternized with the criminal class in these parts.
Yestola! You jest.
But for a chance encounter with Alphino's grandsire, he might never have left Limsa Lominsa, or received an education in Sharlayan, or taken up his post in Uldar, which is where he trained in the blade, lest you wonder.
Minfilia, please!
It would seem there is more to you than meets the eye, Master Thancred.
Lady Yugiri, I am told that you and yours came to Eorzea seeking permanent resettlement, and that many domins have since been engaged as frontier hands at Revenant's Toll. Moderna is many things, but a place of refuge it is not.
Exactly.
Know that I would like nothing better than to furnish your people with a new home here on Lominsan soil. Alas, racked by instability as we are, our nation is in no fit state to take you in.
Yeah.
I'll not have it said that we turned a blind eye to your suffering. Until such time as we can do more, I pledge to send provisions.
We are in your debt, Admiral. I realize that it scarce qualifies as repayment. But if it please you, I shall set about sharing my martial knowledge with your people at once.
But yeah.
You wished a word in private.
The better not to spoil the festive mood. History repeats itself, Admiral. As the kobolds stood before them, the Sahagin resorted to summoning their god over a territorial feud. They acted in self-preservation. It may be that the Sahagin initiated this particular clash, but how it begins does not interest me so much as how it ends.
I have not forgotten our conversation, Yashtola. I am aware that man bears part of the blame for the primal's existence. Nor am I ignorant of the Sahagin's reason for acting. They sought to secure a place to breed and multiply that their kind might survive. Self-preservation, as you say. But we have as much right to live and thrive as they. If our own survival is threatened, are we to lay down our arms and welcome oblivion? Nay.
But yeah.
And so you kill, that you might live. Yet if living is a right, then that right belongs to all peoples, be they men or beastmen.
I'll not deny your reasoning. But when a storm gathers, it falls to me to see my people safely through it. That is my duty, and I shall do it.
As must we all, Admiral. Stay the course, then. But know that it will lead to no good end.
Man has ever put himself first and foremost. To justify his actions, he clads himself in the armor of righteousness, though it be a fancy of his own making. In this, mayhap the Garleans and we Domans are not so different.
Yeah.
Eorzea has become as a raging sea. If we are to keep our heads above the waves, we cannot scruple to drown the man next to us. When hopes of coexistence founder, strength must determine who has the greater right to live.
Jeez, man, so many good points. Okay. This pen of steel pliers has been sold. Excellent. Okay. When Yigiri meets the fraternity, the Admiral has informed me of the arrangement. I have keeping in my little introduction for Lady Yigiri to the south gate to the pier of the small fishing vessels. Look for the inconspicuous Hurrian man there and present him this letter. He will serve as a gatekeeper of sorts. Now, before you go, I am obliged to remind you that the members of the fraternity to which you have to be introduced abide the shadows of Lumician society. They value their independence more likely than pirates, and are united by a stronger bond than Mithril. To wit, they are invariably wary of new faces. Though penned by the Admiral herself, mere words on the parchment will only get you so far in their confidence. You must work every ounce of trust they place in you. Here for an afforded place and show it to the afforded man. I wonder if that person knows who I am. There we go. Okay, so we gotta use the aetherite, but first of all, we got money to get. Yeah, we definitely got money to get. I wonder from who. Okay, PS Gamer. 950 gil. Any more gil? No. Cat Shiva, do you have anything? No, let me see. No, you don't think you're good. Alright, I definitely gotta make you more items for from my craft. Okay, so now that we're gonna head to the fishing guild. Okay, so Ethernet to the Fisherman's Guild. Down this way. The Rogues Guild. Rogues will be evolved into ninjas. Okay, how much do I have? 206. Almost there, but no cigar yet. You got business with the adventurer? So you're the man the Admiral sent word of. I was hoping I might catch a glimpse of Thancred too, but it's been a while since I saw his shite-eating grin. But what does those guys mention about the Spectre got his hands full? And you must be the Far Easterner Merwib says that wants to train with us. Welcome to Leminsa, my lady. I am Yagiri Doma. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. I must confess, when I learned of your organization, I had certain preconceptions as to the nature of your membership. It would seem I was mistaken. You're not the first person to say that, lass. Limsa's the city of pirates, to be sure, and pirates don't give two farts about keeping a spotless reputation. They hardly need a secret society to do their dirty work. Might be as my people, and I do try to keep to the shadows. But we must got nothing to be ashamed of. It's simply better business as we remain unseen. And so you developed the fighting techniques suited for this purpose. I see that now the practitioners of my art too are Desians of the shadow. Tis in stealth that our strength lies. There is much we might learn from one another, I think. So what in seven hells are we waiting for? If you come with us, Yagiri, do whatever you're called, we can be more acquainted in private. Surrounds, that didn't come out right, did it? Moreover, I should remain with these people for a time, that I might study their ways. Though I am loath to be separated from my countrymen, I take solace in the knowledge that they are in best of hands. You have been a true friend to us Domans. No words would suffice to express my gratitude. Ere long, I hope to begin imparting my martial knowledge to the people of Eorzea, and when the time comes, it would be my honor to welcome you as a student. And be a ninja. Ninjas being trained by me. Through the maelstrom. Okay, glowing earrings. Let's see. Let's see. Critical hit. Direct hit rate. This one. Yagiri has the air of a woman bursting with gratitude. As much and more has occurred since I beheld Eorzea from the galleon's deck. Suffice to say, I did not envisage being invited to play a part in your noble struggle. But forgive me, I have kept you over long. Doubtless you have pressing business of your own. Rest assured that I no longer require an escort on land. When the next time you meet Lady Minfilia, please relay to her humblest thanks that I could do so in person. Much needs to fulfill my promise to the Admiral. Until we meet again, Warrior of Light. Okay, head back to Mordana. Fudge? Yeah, rock on, dudes! Okay. Alright, let's go inside here. Alright, Lady Minfilia, how's it going? We need Fudge dropped to the Leviathan. Okay.
I have been reflecting upon the events which took place during our visit to Vilbrand. If you have a moment, I would share my conclusions with you. Please, bear with me.
Okay.
When the Sahagin Elder summoned Leviathan, he employed the power we have come to know as the Echo. Though I cannot well explain the how of it, it would seem he became immortal in so doing. When the Admiral subsequently slew him, his spirit emerged from his lifeless flesh, a consciousness shorn of physical form. Thus transfigured, he took up residence in the body of his minion with the ease of a man donning a favorite glove. Long have I known that the Echo allows one to pass through the walls of a man's soul.
But it's another story knowing that it can be in another one's body.
But never did I imagine that it could free us from our own flesh, nor less that our souls could then occupy the next corporeal vessel to take our fancy. It was of this that Elidibus spoke, an existence which knows neither cessation nor oblivion. And yet, though the Sahagin had mastered his gift and thereby become immortal, he was by no means invulnerable. As we both bore witness, he was ultimately absorbed into Leviathan. And the import of this observation? If the Ascians' mode of existence is indeed the same, it can be inferred that they too are not invulnerable, that they can be destroyed. There exists a legend which tells of souls who are reborn upon the cusp of each umbral calamity, that they might stay the encroaching darkness. To most, it is but a fairy tale, yet recent events have given me cause to wonder. Could the legend in fact refer to the Echo?
Fudge, yeah.
Much and more yet remains unknown, but I am confident that all will become clear in time. For the present, however, what matters is that the key to defeating the Ascians may at last be within sight. With Urianger's aid, it is my hope that I shall fathom this matter ere long. Oh, I was just about to send for you, my friend. Is Artemis?
Please tell me there's no another primal.
grave tidings from the Sharlayan motherland, my lady. It doth concern our distant allies, the students of Valdesian.
What of them?
My lady, the Isle of Val, which for many years hath been the Order's home, is no more.
No more? Whatever do you mean?
I relate only that which hath been conveyed unto me by our agents. An etheric wave of the highest magnitude was recorded in the region. Soon thereafter, 'twas observed that the isle had ceased to be. 'Tis postulated that a magic was evoked, like in power to Ultima.
12 preserve.
Fudge, man, that sucks.
If there are no other matters, I move that today's meeting be adjourned.
I mean, I feel bad for the little guy, man.
It is done, my lord.
Huh?
Forgive my impertinence, my lord, but these orders, I am uncertain as to what end they serve.
Revolution.
Okay. I think I want this for a direct hit rate. Yeah. Okay, let's see. We get you on. There we go. The Great Divide. But I'll do that one later. Okay, alright everybody, it looks like this is going to be it for today's live stream. Jeez! Luckily for me, I didn't clickbait for once. We definitely took down a leviathan. And man, was it a big fudging creature. But anyways everybody, hoping that you